I'm a history buff, complete geek, and I didn't know most of the stories that we're telling you on this series, save for one.
We're all taught about American history in our public schools, but I think it's only really a slice of what really America is about.
Growing up, that would just change my entire life if I knew these stories. Like knowing that Thomas Jefferson had a Quran would have been huge.
This is the first work that translates directly from the Arabic into English.
There's a lot of things that the Quran has to teach the rest of the world. Thomas Jefferson understood that.
Another story is about a man who was enslaved here in the United States during the Revolutionary War era, a Muslim man who went on to negotiate his freedom and buy a house in Georgetown in Washington, D.C.
An Afghan man who sailed to the United States and ended up fighting in the Civil War.
In the case of Muhammad Khan, alias John Amahi.
There are 2.2 million that serve in the Union Army. About 1/4 of those were born in a foreign country.
It's really not surprising that Muhammad Khan would have been injured here.
It's borderline miraculous that he wasn't killed.
Going to North Dakota.
To see for myself the place where a mosque was built in the early 1900s.
No way.
You ever seen a mosque like that?
Never.
I think people built mosques as a way of establishing belonging.
I was really intrigued to learn the story of Mirdad, who came to the United States from the Punjab in 1917.
South Asian Muslims have been here just as long as many other European immigrant communities. Their stories were connected with the stories of other communities of color. It's a significant aspect of the past that gives a sense of a different kind of future.
Okay, Bismillah.
A woman named Florence Watts, who might be the first known African-American Muslim woman to be photographed in hijab.
They are emphasizing Islam as the natural religion for the black man and black woman.
Black Americans also see it as a lost heritage, something that they lost in the Middle Passage from Africa to the Americas, and that they're reclaiming.
The United States is not a monolith. It's made up of everyone from all walks of life.
I sort of struggled with trying to piece together this American and Muslim identity my entire life. I have 2 kids. I'm really excited about having an answer for them.
There's been all sorts of conversations going on right now in public schools about what history is and whose history ought to be taught. It's important that we understand all of America's history.
This is just good for the country to celebrate the fact that these people were here from the very, very beginning. It just creates this deep pride in being American and Muslim at the same time.